Yo, Flows, what's up? It's good to see you all. It's going to be exciting tonight. Glad you guys could all make it because tonight we're going to be talking about refraction and how it killed the globe. Well, we do have Roger Lidwell in the house, PJ Cruikshank, and Luca that just became a flat earther today. Welcome. How you guys doing?
Hey, Luca.
Hey,
Welcome to the family. Yeah,
Well, now go troll some Globers. Do it now.
yeah. He's good at it. Go get McToon for us.
Become an anti-Glober, not an anti-flat earther. You know what I mean? Oh no, become an anti-flat earther. That's what you should be.
I wouldn't say I'm like MC2 and FTF. I'm not an anti-flat earther. Like, I'm not angry and passionate like they are.
Angry and
I'm
passionate.
just a regular glober. That's what I am.
Yeah, you're a flat earther.
Yeah.
You know, by proxy,
Yeah.
you are a flat earther.
He's
You might not
guilty by
believe-
association. Boy.
But you might not believe you're a flat earther. You might believe you're on a globe, which it doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't stop the truth being the truth. If you believe something that's wrong,
exactly.
it doesn't make it truth. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
right back at
by
you.
proxy, you are a flat earther.
I would say by proximity now.
No, by proxy. By
By
default.
proxy.
No, that's
By
proximity.
default.
Yeah.
Proxy is proximity, isn't it?
No, it's default.
No.
Default.
It's a different word from proximity.
Anyway,
I bet that's.
I just want to say hi to everybody in the YouTube lands. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. You guys rock. Thank you for being here. And we've got Ryan in the house. How you doing, man?
Oh,
Hello.
Ryan S. How's the monster today?
I'm good.
Hi, Ryan.
It's good. It's good. So refraction, guys. It was all Michael's idea for refraction tonight, and then he bails out an hour before the show starts.
I didn't even see what to do tonight. Has he gone somewhere?
How dare he do that?
No, how dare him.
No, he said he couldn't make it anymore, so said no stress, no worries.
He's probably working with tinfoil hat, man. You never know.
He's a rising earther.
Speaking of Tinfoil Hat Man, exciting news.
Ooh,
He did a devastating globe observation that he's going to come present here, hopefully next Friday or the week after that.
nice.
It's literally zero. It's literally on the ground, as in zero elevation, which should be
Wow.
impossible to
So-
get anything. So it's brilliant. You guys are
Little
going to
refraction-
love it.
No
So
refraction.
so make sure you guys come. I think so far it might be Friday coming, not tomorrow, the next Friday, or the Friday week after that. Still trying to get the correct date, but yeah, he's gonna come present. It's definitely devastating to the globe, guys. That's for sure. So shout out to him. And then other news. 31st is Saturday. Yeah. It
Yeah.
will be 6 a.m. I will be streaming because I'm going to be talking with Josh Monday and Kingdom in Context Sean.
7
We're
a.m. for
having a
me.
special.
7 a.m. for me. Yeah, I can make that.
Oh, Flatzoid.
Yes.
Nice.
It's Father's Day on Sunday.
Oh, is it?
Are you guys? Yeah.
The
Yeah.
1st of September.
It doesn't mean
We've
anything.
already had Father's Day as far as I know here. So
Oh,
Father's Day
Maybe
doesn't mean
it's
anything to
different.
me. It's just a made-up day. Same
let's
as
see what
Mother's
let's see.
Day. I give my mom a Mother's Day card, but I don't.
They-
I'm not
Hey,
bothered.
don't tell that to my girls. They love Father's Day.
Do they?
That's when they
15th
get
of
to
June.
give me
Ours
stuff
is on
for
the
some reason.
15th of June. You see? As I say, we've already had ours. 15th.
Yeah, we already had Father's Day in June.
Yeah, you're probably
no,
right.
It's always the 1st of September.
Father's
Is
Day.
it?
You
Oh
Australians
no,
are
Mother's Day. I'm thinking of Mother's Day. It was June.
Yeah, those
Wow.
Kiwis are weird, dude. I'm telling you.
Right, let me check when Father's Day is here. Yeah, I thought it was the same all over. Never mind.
Oh, let me know, PJ.
Maybe
Oh, well.
you have Father's Day different? I don't know.
Yep,
I have
it's
no
different.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have it on
Wow.
the 15th of June. That's unlike we've already had it.
That's
Um,
right.
Yes,
It's a refracted date, guys. It's
Yeah,
just a
16th of
refracted
June.
date.
16th of June, yeah. 16th
Okay.
of June. Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. 16th of June.
We have 1st of September. Oh well.
Well, Luca, you got to be excited about the observation that tinfoil hat man made.
yeah,
Right?
I'll look
Huh?
forward to that next
Oh
week.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. It's gonna cement your.
Yeah, he is. He's right. Father's Day is the 1st of September in Australia. Where is
Huh?
he?
How about in America, PJ?
Well,
I thought
I better let my uncle say happy Father's Day to my uncle tomorrow.
you got an uncle in Australia.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
family
he
in
is in
Perth and
Australia.
Sydney.
same as us,
Oh,
16th of
I
June.
didn't know
Same
that.
as us, Roger, 16th of June.
All right. So
That's what we do.
I'm
America's
gonna go on mute for a minute.
Yeah, so only Australia is different. Wow.
Only Australia. Wow, that's
Well,
interesting.
of the people here, there might be different in different places. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't know
true.
that.
That's
I didn't
true.
know that.
Like in Japan, it might be the same. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. It must be the gravity while you guys are in. It must mess with your head.
But yeah, anyway, before we do actually get into the refraction video from Sky Free and stuff, which is actually brilliant, by the way. What is your guys' take on refraction, though? We'll start with the new flat earther, Luke.
My definition of refraction, well, the definition of refraction would just be the bending of light. That's simple. It's simple enough. The bending of light. That's the simplest definition.
I agree with that. Bending light, but I would say a good demonstration
that's a bit more
observation of it
correct,
is the
yeah.
black swan. But I also think that refraction, globers use it in the anti-flat earthers mainly use it in the wrong way. I think they say the opposite to what we say it does, pretty much.
Well, what do you say it does?
You know what I say it does, dude. The opposite of what you. So what do you think it does?
Refraction,
brings things up.
refraction just displaces what we observe.
Yeah.
So what we observe isn't in its actual position. Therefore, your curve is not real.
Well, we say it brings things above the curve.
Yeah.
And yet, when we do demonstrations, observations, it bring things down, not up.
Yeah. That's why I said opposite to you.
Weird that.
Usually,
Refraction makes things lower, not higher.
it usually brings things up more often than
You stick
not.
a pencil in a glass, Luca, and you can see it bends downwards. If you have it just sliding angle, you can see what the refraction makes it bend downwards. It doesn't bend it up, it bends down.
Yeah, but
You see, the thing is, the globe needs it to bend upwards.
Of course it do.
But the problem is, it doesn't with
But it
demonstration. No, definitely doesn't.
we can see buildings over long distances when they should be hidden, so it does.
No. What should they be hidden? Why should they be
Because
hidden?
of the curve.
No, there is no curve.
There's no
The
curve.
refraction causes the optical curve.
Well,
We
they
live on a
should
flat
be
Earth,
hidden.
Luca. We don't live
Because-
on your fairy tale globe, man.
Have you ever observed or measured a curve?
I haven't done it personally.
Have you seen a curve
Yeah.
personally?
No, you can't because you claim refraction, so you
Yeah.
can't see it.
Exactly.
Well, I've seen images of it.
With wide angle lenses, right? Yeah. We
No.
don't see far enough, according to you guys. Is that what you're trying to say?
With all different effects like for shortening, stuff like that.
What we see at sea level, mean sea level, would see
Level?
well, about as much as the horizon would block our view, so about 3 miles, right?
And you said,
Horizon. Wait. Are you
Oh,
saying horizon's a physical place?
yeah.
I think it
yeah,
has to be, right?
Yeah, it's both. I'd say.
Okay, guys, before we do get onto the video, we have 32 votes already. Refraction shows our observations optical. 62% say yes. Well done.
Mm.
No, 25%. Shame, you guys need glasses. Not sure, 12%.
And Andrea,
Hola, Andres.
I was just about to say, Andrea Lacoste said, refraction. Hola. Refraction is a deviation of light or distortion in air due to temperature contrast. So that's a good definition.
Yeah, that's
Decent
a
definition.
more detailed definition and more accurate than just saying the
Bending of light.
simple version. Yeah.
Hey, Stry's in the
Mine
house.
was-
How's it going?
Hey, good to see you,
Oh,
man.
hey.
Hey, good to see you. Yeah, I said, bro. I mean,
Hi.
sis.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Long time
It's
no
good to
see.
see you. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh wow, Luca is a flat earther now. When did that happen?
No, I
Heavens.
changed I just changed his name as a joke though.
Yeah. It
It
did.
ain't the first time.
I just allow it because why not?
You can't
It's
stop.
a bit funny to see the creative names they give me.
Yeah. Okay. You guys ready to start the video?
Aye.
Alright.
I'm just going to quickly.
I just hope the music's not copyright though, but we'll see. Great song.
What is science? People coming out of a university with a master's degree or a PhD, you take them into the field and they literally don't believe anything unless there's a peer-reviewed paper. It's the only thing they accept. And you say to them, but let's observe, let's think, let's discuss. They don't do it. It's just, is it in a peer-reviewed paper or not? That's their view of science. I think it's pathetic.
I agree.
Gone into universities as bright young people. They come out of the brain dead, not even knowing what science means. They think it means peer-reviewed papers, etc. No, that's academia. And if a paper is peer-reviewed, it means everybody thought the same, therefore they approved it. An unintended consequence is that when new knowledge emerges, new scientific insights, they can never ever be peer-reviewed. So we're blocking all new advances in science that are big advances. If you look at the breakthroughs in science, almost always they don't come from the center of that profession. They come from the fringe.
Yeah. We'll carry on before we get there. What's up, David? But yeah, guys, that's very true. And I mean, I've seen this as well. When you get these people, it's like, oh, it's just science. Why don't they want to trust anything? They always want to go to the authority of peer review papers. And I mean, we can show you things today where peer reviewed papers are based on money, where they just buy people out for money. So can you really trust peer reviewed papers, guys?
No, you can't.
Because
Yeah.
it's become a money thing. It hasn't become it's not about science. But I do love the way he. Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Go on.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Oh, you weren't? Go ahead, Luca.
Well, I'd say I'd agree that peer review is academic, but I would say that you shouldn't outright dismiss peer review.
No, I didn't say you would just outright dismiss it. Peer review at the end of the day is not scientific.
Peer review, it definitely, because consensus,
But how is that
basically
Exactly.
consensus.
Consensus is not
This isn't
science.
scientific.
But if two people arrive at the same conclusion, that could be considered evidence,
Okay.
How do you mean?
Guys, do we all agree on the panel that refraction is a real thing and it's optical?
Absolutely.
Yes, we agree.
And does observations show that it drops the horizon and not rises it?
Defo.
I would say that, yeah, from what I can tell.
There we go.
But-
So did we just do science, Luca?
But we, but
Where's my paycheck?
it doesn't. I mean, the norm is for it to bring things up. It doesn't usually drop things,
No,
it doesn't
it's-
bend things down. It brings things up.
No, it doesn't. That's what you guys want to believe.
It is
No,
demonstrated.
I'm going to go and say we are usually looking through a refracted observation, and when you see too far, quote unquote, as you put it, is when it's less refraction.
What about what about the driveway experiment?
What about?
When the driveway experiment, when a guy poured cold water down his driveway, it brought the what he laid down over the curve of the driveway. It brought it up so he could see it. So we know that refraction definitely brings things
It didn't actually
above
bring it
the
up. It
curve.
just mirrored. It made a mirrored image.
It
Yeah,
made
and water
like
does
a,
that.
Yeah.
It made like a mirage type of effect, but it also did bring it above the curve. Apparently, didn't actually go above the curve. It looks like it brought it above the curve. Yeah.
Luca, do
So
you ever look at Snell's law yourself?
we Snell's law is what is Snell's law? That's the refraction, right?
Refraction, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Refraction law. That's what Snell's law is.
Yeah.
When light hits a different medium, it actually angles it.
It
Yes,
has
when
what
it
it has
passes
what you
from-
call an incident angle, and then it
Mhm.
has a refracted angle.
Yeah.
It applies
that
in both
sounds right.
cases, right?
Yeah, when it passes from one medium to another, that's what it states. Yeah.
And depending how dense that medium is, it'll make the angle greater or smaller, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Who's that guy? Flat Earth Math? What's his name? Can't remember his
Ryan
actual
Lee.
name.
Ryan Lee.
Didn't he do it? He did it. The first person I ever seen do the fish tank experiment.
Yeah, Brian Leak, but I think that was based upon someone else who did it, though. Yeah. But anyway, the point that I was trying to make now before Luca so rudely interrupted, I'm joking.
Hey,
Hey.
say sorry.
The guy was said something very specific there that I was hoping you guys would catch, and it was, if it's peer reviewed, then nobody wants to look at a block's actual science.
Mm.
So when somebody else comes and gives actual science, because it doesn't fit what's been peer reviewed, therefore they just throw it out.
So like stuff like philosophy gets in the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was
makes
thinking.
it pseudoscience.
Mm-hmm. So if we all agree on the same pseudoscience, then it's got to be real.
Aye.
Consensus, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's get on with the video. I love how the land is breathing, guys.
That's Skunk Bay, ain't it?
Look at that mirroring.
That is extreme.
And in a recent video, I'd shown an excerpt from a surveying training website called Learn CST, which was run by the National Society of Professional Surveyors in America. And the webpage in question was called Curvature Definitions for Land Surveyors. And the last definition on that page was explaining how land surveyors include 6 centimeters of correction per 1 kilometer of measured distance to account for the curvature of the Earth. Obviously, that is something they wouldn't have to do if the Earth was flat.
That wouldn't happen if the Earth were flat. You would simply see the boat getting smaller and smaller and smaller as it went farther away, but you'd be able to see the whole thing with the same proportions.
That's
Already, okay.
One last thing, which should be obvious,
Okay.
if you pay attention and think about it. If you send a ship straight to the horizon,
Right.
eventually it begins to disappear until it's no longer visible beyond your horizon.
Right.
And you should ask yourself, what kind of surface would produce that result?
So, Luca, based on this alone that's showing now, is that boat going over a curve?
No. We can still see it all.
Weird, huh?
Can you see the bottom of the boat?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
No? Bring
you
it back.
talking about?
Wait, rewind it a bit.
It's in the water, silly.
Yeah, I'm going to slow it down. Just for Luca.
Yeah. Thank you.
Seafarers knew this.
How far away is that?
And
Look at that.
Probably pretty far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you see the bottom of the boat, Luca?
No.
Mm-mm.
Is it gone by over the curve?
Well, how far away is it?
There's not supposed to be any curve on this lake, mate.
Well, that if Earth is curved, then there's curve everywhere.
No, there's no curve.
Hey, Flats, I got
How
something to
big's
say
the
right
lake?
quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the lake would have to be pretty
Oh,
small.
let Luca finish
for that
first.
to show no curve.
Go ahead, Roger.
Okay. Yeah, but that's really funny that surveyors thing. They Nathan's pulling a whole bunch of real builders on his channel when they go on a political server, and they're comparing what they actually do in real life with what they say they do on paper. And the builders they don't account for it after 2 miles. They're claiming they account for it at the first mile. I'm like, no, they don't. They say, oh, you're not an architect, and these are the
There's
guys that are actually
no-
doing the work.
Yeah, there's no curvature taken into account with anything when it comes to planar surveying or building constructions or anything.
Well,
Bridges, you name it, dude.
Didn't-
Yeah.
didn't the other guy, I forget his name.
The other guy.
but
Okay.
he showed that they do take into account.
Show it.
That's what I'm telling you. Show it, man. They don't really take nothing into account, Luca.
You see,
But
Luca, the
it's
thing is,
something
you're just believing people that come on the internet and just say, oh, it does. But when you take it to actual people that actually do the job, they don't.
No.
There's no practical observation or correction for this that you guys claim.
The fantasy curve.
Well, they would disagree with you.
No, they
I
wouldn't.
don't
I'm
care if they
talking to people that
disagree
do it, dude.
Look at this. I
Like-
don't care if a person disagrees or not. It's not taken into account.
But
There's
they
no
show-
there's no two ways about if you agree or not. There is no curvature taken into account.
Never.
But the
Mhm.
papers, the calculations they do.
What calculation?
no, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Luca. Look at the people that actually physically do the work. They're on Nathan's show. They didn't correct anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're actually on FED's panel on the political server, actually debating this with you guys. And like these are the guys that actually do the work. The surveyors, the builders.
If you go back to that list, that the bottom one said that they do account for the curvature of the Earth. They make
I'm talking about people who
exactly-
actually do the work, dude. I'm talking about people who actually build this stuff. Yeah, no, surveyors don't build stuff, dude.
Well, no, but they don't build stuff, but they do take Earth's curve into account when they measure.
I beg to differ with you. We got tons of surveyors that say opposite. Dude, they actually are. They do work in the field. Even Bev says this, and he does surveyor work.
Well, the regular surveyors, planar?
Regular
Planar
surveyors. Oh yeah.
Planar,
These are planar surveyors.
surveying goes up to 150 miles, Luca.
Without accounting for curvature, dude.
Well,
But just
yeah,
locally flat, you know.
I think the limit would be probably 200 miles.
Planar surveying
that's
goes up to
like
150 miles, Luca.
Yes, but and they don't take it into account because
Yeah, because there is no account of curve because there is no curve to take into account.
I believe I said that you would need to take the curve into account when it goes above 200 miles.
Have you ever done it?
150 miles.
Sorry. Who has ever observed anything or measured anything 1,000 miles, let alone, I mean, let's say 100 miles, let alone 200 miles?
Geodetic surveyors?
They don't observe things at 200 miles.
They measure things.
They calculate based on planar surveying measurements.
They measured, they measured one time America.
Geodetic surveyors
America's
take
quite
calculations based on planar surveying measurements.
Mm-hmm.
But America is very big. And
Very, 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 very big.
Very, very
Yeah.
big, and it's measured flat. Yeah, the transcontinental measurements.
I got a good example for you. There's a bridge on the outside of what they call the Outer Banks in North Carolina. It's like along the coast. There are sections of that thing that are over 30 to 40 feet long, and this connects the Outer Banks, North Carolina. They never put any curve there, and North Carolina, I think, is from north to south probably a good 3,000 or 4,000 miles, maybe 4,000 miles long. I'm just.
So you say they never detected curvature over 3,000-4,000?
Nobody ever said anything about it. They just built the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that long, but sections. But
yeah. Anyway, watch this quickly.
And full of water. This one actually has windshield wiper fluid so that it doesn't freeze in the winter, and it's a lot easier to see. And as you guys can tell, both ends are perfectly level.
Uh-oh. Okay, both ends are perfectly level. Okay, but listen to where it goes further.
Water always seeks its own level. So it doesn't matter that you put it in a tubing or a bucket or even a lake. It's always going to be level. So that's the idea behind a water level. You hold this end.
What's it saying? Always going to be level. Okay. Remember, this guy's in construction, Luca. But listen to when it goes further.
Yeah, that's correct. Level would be the correct word to say.
Yeah. Perfectly level. And I agree. Flat, yes.
And, for example, with this pipe, you hold it on this line, and then somebody else takes this other end, and they can take it to the other pipe, and then just hold it against the pipe, and wait for the water to settle. And whenever the water settles, then that line over there is level with this line over here, or the water level. So
yes.
So where's the curve?
Well, it would be level.
Where's the curve?
But it's not flat though.
No, that's flat because it has the same level.
But level and flat don't mean the same thing.
Yes, they're actually synonymous with each other.
Synonymous, absolutely.
One part not higher than the lower than the other.
That's
flat. Yes, no part higher and lower than the other. Yes, it's level.
Well, how's that curve?
On a curve, how is that? How can a curve be level when the apex is always higher than either side?
If you were to put as long as it remains the same height above the ground, it would be level.
That's not parallel. Parallel is two straight lines that are evenly spaced above each other, above and below.
And it's exactly
the
Glenn.
same space below or above,
but with straight.
And this is exactly why I brought this up. Glenn actually put this up before I could say it. A water level device is more accurate than a laser level at great distances. Do you know why that is, Luca?
Go ahead.
Well, when they build long bridges, that's over great distances, they measure it out. They measure it level above the water. When
They're using water levels to do so.
You
know why they use water levels, Luca, and not laser levels?
To make sure that it's level above the water, So
because laser light can get refracted.
That's true. It can.
Can water get refracted? Physical water.
Water causes refraction.
So what is physical
No, the
refraction?
physical
That's what I want to
water.
know.
Does that water physically rise due to refraction, or does it just stay where it is?
It stays where it is.
So from point A to point B is on the same horizontal plane. Well done.
Yeah.
That's why they use water levels, because there is no such thing as Earth curve, Luca.
It's on the same level.
Yeah, welcome to Flat Earth.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think I've seen an observation with the fourth. Sorry.
Yeah, but like I said before, level does not mean flat, so that's fine.
You just
it
did.
doesn't. Okay.
Anonymous. It's on the same plane, so therefore flat.
It's on the same. When they build bridges, they make sure it's level. But when you look at the bridge, it appears curved. So level does not mean flat.
There
It
we go.
doesn't?
Okay, I'm
Okay.
going to show him that it does. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
A device for establishing a horizontal line. Is a horizontal line flat, Luca?
Can horizontals be curved?
No. So horizontal is flat, correct?
I think horizontals can be curved, though.
How?
What? Show me a
If
curved
you-
horizontal, please.
Come on, go for it.
If you draw a horizontal line on a paper, but make it a curved horizontal line.
Horizontal is perpendicular to vertical. Vertical is a straight line. Horizontal is a straight line.
If
So in
you
other words,
draw,
it's flat.
if you draw two curved lines, one
There's no such thing as curved horizontals, mate.
I've never seen one.
If you draw
Horizontal can't curve.
If you draw two curved lines on a piece of paper and make one a bit higher than the other one,
Still doesn't change the
maintain
fact horizontal doesn't curve.
But
It
that
still
would be
lays flat.
level lines, right? That would be level, but have
No.
curved level.
No. We're talking about a horizontal line right now. This word
Okay.
horizontal line or plane. Do you understand that's flat?
Well, do you know what the definition of horizontal is?
We'll get to that
Yeah,
now.
we do.
We do know. It's a flat
Okay.
line.
All right.
Yeah. So it means it's flat. But look at this. By means of a bubble in a liquid that shows adjustment to the horizontal by movement to the centi-slide hourglass. Okay. Let's move on. Horizontal condition. Read this. Especially equilibrium of a fluid marked by a horizontal surface of even altitude. Remember when the guy just showed the water level from point A to point B, and he said they're on the same horizontal, same level? So it's an even altitude, correct?
Yeah.
So a horizontal flat line.
Horizontal, by definition, would be a straight line. Yeah.
Cool. So flat then. Just like the guy said,
Yeah.
water seeks its own level.
Level. I wouldn't use level here because level can be.
This is the
curved.
definition of level, mate.
But horizontal, by definition, is a straight line. So yeah, horizontal would be flat in this case.
Okay, what's a verb?
The verb is a doing word, right?
Okay. So to make a line or surface horizontal is to make a flat or level.
Mm-hmm.
So horizontal means flat. Level means flat.
Horizontal.
The verb literally says to make flat or level. That's horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it say and level or level?
It says or level.
So it's synonymous with each other.
Even Rose says so.
In this definition,
You're not going to win this, man.
No.
in this definition, it is.
It's
I
the
don't
same
understand how you
definition
don't
that
get
you globies always like using. Do you
It's
know
like
that?
you see it, but you deny it. It's like, wow, how
But
can you deny
but
it?
but words have multiple definitions, right? Do you agree?
No,
At school,
same definition.
was you ever taught at school that level was curved? Nobody was ever taught at school level was curved. Ever. Ever, ever, ever.
And
I can't see that. Nobody was ever taught that level was curved. Come on.
Yeah, but you see, this is the level that you guys like using. The definition you guys like using, because you only read this part, conforming to the curvature parts, liquid parts of the Earth's surface.
that's correct.
But you're ignoring B, parallel with the plane of the horizon, horizontal. How can curve be parallel to a horizontal horizon?
So you want then because it's 3D, it's not 2D.
No,
You've
it
gotta-
can't, because if it's parallel, that means it has to be the same altitude as the parallel line behind it. So if it's saying the plane of the horizon is horizontal, the curve is non-existent. And we just said what, based on the water? What is the liquid part of water lies flat, correct?
Yes, but if you draw a you can't you if you draw a line, if you draw a curved line and then mark 2 points that are the same height above the curved line, no matter where they are on that curved line, they will be level with each other.
Maybe you don't understand what horizontal means. I don't know.
Because level
Anyway,
is
Stride, do you understand what's being said?
Well, I mean, the traditional Glover explanation is that there is a curve, but it's so slight that no one will see it, right?
Yeah.
That's true too.
There's a lot of things that are true here, aren't there? I haven't heard it yet, but keep going.
But yeah, I think it's very simple, guys. It's almost like a "I got you" kind of thing, because the people only read the curved line part, but they don't understand that curved, following liquid parts of the curved part of the water, is literally denoted before that as the water lies flat. So therefore, there's no curve. So they don't read the rest of the definition.
Don't they account for like a slope angle when they do surveying, when the
Yes.
elevation changes? Yeah.
What they do is
So-
they have a reference datum, which is a horizontal plane, and then they base their measurements of an incline or a slope off of that horizontal plane. They don't measure any curve at all.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Well, that would be like, that would still be, they would be parallel though, right? They may not be at the same height, but those horizontals will be parallel with each other, correct?
Yeah. But the reason I wanted to bring this water level up specifically is because it debunks the claim that refraction is taking the curve away with observation. Because water is shown provably and measurable never to curve over distance. So therefore, the refraction is not taking curve away because the water's not curving in the first place.
Water doesn't curve?
It's creating the illusion of curve, quote unquote.
So it's optical. That's what you're saying.
The globe is based on faith that is based on optics, not physicality.
Oh, I heard it conforms to the curvature of the Earth, right? That's what the water does now on level.
Yeah, and the
Conforms to
curvature,
it.
based on the definition that curvature of liquid parts of water lie flat.
And how long has it changed in Merriam-Webster's dictionary?
Quite a while.
Sorry. I don't know. But I mean, it's not been that long. It's not even what, so I've had the 100-year-old dictionary that says the exact opposite in print. Yeah. Why would that change in a dictionary?
Because they want
Weird.
to try and appease people based on believing a globe.
Oh, okay. Any rebuttal there, Luca? Anything else you can say?
Thank you.
How about a physical observation?
But anyway,
well,
you're gonna see further on the video that's gonna show exactly what we're saying. You ready?
okay.
By the way, guys, shout out to Sky Free again. Let me put the link in the description for you guys. Do go and subscribe if you haven't already.
I will.
Oh.
So, however flat they would have imagined the Earth to be, they couldn't have accepted it to be completely flat, because otherwise you would never not see the ship.
And in the video I also included a demonstration that someone had done using a theodolite across a lake to show that the lake itself follows the curve of Earth.
This was Bob the science guy, by the way. And the guy doesn't understand how when he took his level with the one theodolite on land and the other on the other side of land, that elevations are different. It's crazy.
Well, wouldn't the elevations be different if the Earth was curved?
Okay, let's put it this way. Have you ever stood on a rocky plateau before?
Yeah, it's difficult to stand, I guess. It'd be a bit wobbly.
Okay. Is ground perfectly flat, Luca? That's what I'm trying to say. Or is the topography?
Topography would make it very difficult for ground to be perfectly flat.
But the ground is measured based on a horizontal datum. So that datum requires mean sea level of 0. Okay?
Okay.
But let's say you got a piece of ground like this. This is like ground. Now this is measured as a level plane. Now let's say you've got a theodolite here at sitting level and a theodolite here that's sitting level. Are they going to be 100% horizontal with each other?
No.
That's Bob's issue.
So, because ground's not perfect. Well, were they aimed directly at each other?
Yes.
See what
Well,
Vicky said.
Well, if they could perfectly see each other, then, wouldn't that mean that...
Read that, Luca. So,
that's probably true.
Should we get there you go? Should we get you a missus? Should we get you a flat Earth missus that can influence you a bit better? Than us?
If I had a girlfriend, then I probably wouldn't be on here that much.
That's Vicky's point.
Get a girl, Luca.
So on the next show, finding Luca a girlfriend.
We can do the Bachelorette here.
I'm lonely.
I think we look to find his own girl.
Well, he could get David Wise app. I mean, he's got a dating app, doesn't he?
$3.99, yeah.
Oh man.
To find the other people who also have the app, right?
Yeah.
Wait, didn't the app once show people in Antarctica though?
I think so.
Yes, it does.
I wouldn't trust that app, to be honest.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Again, does not accept that refraction is at play. I've been saying refraction is at play. I've been saying your survey methods are not conclusive, in fact, very skewed based on refraction.
The tip of this rock appears to be touching the 4th line down in the left image, but in the right image, it appears to be nearly touching the 5th line.
You see there, Luca? You see this triangle here? You see how it's stretched below the line?
Uh-huh. It's
now
like
take that. Look there. It's in between the two lines. It's not stretched.
Right.
Same elevation, just different days.
So it's been...
different days, and obviously, right?
And also note that you see where it's touching it. You see where it's touching at the tip here on the bottom line.
Yes.
Okay. Look how it's mirrored now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, in other words, it's mirroring lower than what the water actually is.
But different different atmospheric conditions would produce different refractive results.
Yeah, but you're not getting it. The refraction is making it go down, not up.
You can see that with the lens.
And it's not physical at all.
That triangle.
Well, obviously, if refraction makes it go up on
The triangle
one
at
day,
Flat's
It just made it go
on
down.
another.
Look, Luca. Flat's just pointed out in the fifth line with the triangle. It's higher up on the right than it is on the. No, sorry, lower down on the right than it is on the left. So what has refraction done to it?
Down.
Well, one could say, one definitely will say that if refraction has the ability to lift it up, then on days when there's no refraction or little refraction, it would be lowered down.
What? Why?
Okay.
Why
Well,
Because
it's
there's
lifting it. It's going down, not up. That's what we're trying to show.
exactly. Why would it-
Observation and demonstration shows down, not up. LJ, thank you for your $2 super chat. He says, "I turn all my girlfriends into flat earthers."
Well, I hope you get loads of girlfriends,
Nice.
then, dude.
LJ,
If
you
you
rock.
get-
Thank you very much
if
for the
you-
super chat.
If you arrive on different days, then obviously different refractive conditions will apply. Different temperatures will also affect the refraction. Therefore, if on one day you get an extreme refraction of it raising the land high above what appears to raise it up, then on another day when there's low refraction or littler refraction, then it would be lowered down because there's not, less means it would be lower than more refraction. So you could say refraction lowers it, but it doesn't.
I think you're missing an
It's just
effect,
that
Luca.
little refraction would lower it, I guess.
Ironworks, thank you for your $5 super chat. He says, "Blessings to this channel. Keep pushing truth."
D-
Blessings to
do
you,
you
man,
know-
Vlad. Really appreciate it. By
Nice
the way,
one,
guys,
Nice
Nice
one,
one.
dude.
Do you
if
get
you
it?
haven't subscribed to Vlad, please do go subscribe. His channel is growing awesomely good, so that's a good
Absolutely.
thing. Really doing great stuff. Pleasure. You rock, man. Thanks, Vlad.
Do you get
Perfect.
what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, we understand what you're saying, but you're not understanding that it doesn't matter if it's got a lot refraction or little refraction. The point is, it goes down, not up.
On
Okay, let's carry on with the
on
video
some
and we
days
can
it goes
carry on
up, on
explaining
some
and
days
showing
it
more.
goes down.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll show you a mirroring effect. That's what you want to
Yeah.
look for, Luca.
Mm-hmm.
which is
If-
approximately where the mirror line appears. In the right image, the top of the flag on the boat, which again is 6 inches above the water, appears at what would be in the water on the left image.
Same boat. There's just the flag. Where's the boat?
It's behind the curve. It's behind that curve.
There's the boat. Same height. Same height, by the
Uh-huh.
way. Same distance. Just different day.
But different day, yeah.
So refraction caused it to go behind the curve.
Well, on one day it was up, on another day it was down, which means
No.
that there's-
This is a normal day.
Yeah,
Okay? Let's go to the refracted day.
obviously.
Here's a look at the boats.
There's the refracted day, Luca.
Oh my god.
Look at mirror, doesn't it?
So,
I know.
so in other words, curved.
That is an extreme bit of refraction right there.
Extreme.
Man, I'm telling you, that
Yeah,
curve
because
grows and
look at
shrinks,
it.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Look at it. It doesn't look anything like the normal day. You can. It's like a big mirage type of thing, right?
Anyway, just carry on. I think you're missing the whole point here.
At approximately 700 feet from the observer each day.
Do this for yourself. Look at the horizon here. And look at the horizon here.
Uh-oh.
Here it's higher, here it's lower. Here it's higher, here it's lower. The light isn't the only thing that's displaced. The entire horizon drops.
Whoopsie.
So that's on that's on a normal day. Is that what you're saying?
This was
counts
inside.
as a normal day.
This is a
And then the
demonstration
next
done
one.
inside.
See what Ironwork
Oh.
said about Luca. You want to put that up a sec.
Luca, I think Luca knows better. Luca, get over the ego, my brother.
Yep.
I feel you know the truth is. I think I agree.
I think so. I think he's in cog this, but he just won't admit it. He sees the logic, he just will not admit it. He has to drum it into himself. He's the narrative that they put out just to actually believe it himself. Try and believe it. Because he's in cog this, I can tell. He might not act like it.
Well, I've actually got a question for you and Strider. If it comes to show that the refraction is actually causing your observation of curve, would that be honest to carry on saying it takes it away then?
If we can show that refraction can cause the curve, then obviously it would be able to take it away as well.
Therefore, it's not a physical thing, right? Are you getting to the conclusion yet? It's optical, yes.
Because we're always looking through refraction, right? We're looking through atmosphere. Always. So it's always going to be optical. We are always going to see it optically because of our eyes.
So there's no such thing as Earth curve. So when they show us a picture of a boat behind the horizon, it's optical, it's not physical.
If you zoom in on that boat and it still doesn't come back, it's still missing the bottom, then it would be because it's being blocked by something.
No. Look at what we just showed you earlier. Okay, this is now showing refraction on screen. If I had to zoom that picture in, will it bring anything else? Because remember, it's a picture.
It's a
will it
still
bring
shot.
something behind that curve that the refraction just created just because I zoom in?
You'd need to have the refraction first.
The refraction's there. That's what caused this curve and made the light go behind the curve.
So refraction made the light bend down? But we say refraction brings things up, so why did it go down?
Now you're getting
argument. That's the argument. You guys say it brings it up, but it doesn't. It goes down. It goes opposite direction. So therefore, there is no Earth curve. When you guys claim we can see above the Earth curve now, it's what we actually see, not because of refraction. When we see it blocked, it's because of refraction.
Right.
Weird.
But what I want to know is, how do we know which images have more or less refraction?
Well, we always see through
that
a
would
refractive.
be.
We always see.
Well,
we always see through a refractive. Well, how can I put this? A refractive atmosphere that they like to put it. So there's always going to be refraction at play.
Yeah.
It's just
that's
different days require, a different amount. So sometimes it's going to be a bit more than others.
It's going to be hot. It's going to be colder.
Well, yes, there's always refraction, but when they show the two images next to each other, how do they know which one has more refraction?
That's a good point.
I think that's also a difficult thing because you get different type of mirages and stuff. Like you get an inferior mirage and you get a Fata Morgana and stuff. Some of them have different attributes to them. You know what I mean? Like you have a mirroring effect of one. On the other, you don't have a mirroring effect.
Because what if on the normal day it was below, but on the reflected day it was raised a bit higher?
But that's the point. You can't observe this. It's always observed, like with observation and demonstration, that it brings it physically down. I mean, I had the same argument with Bearded Devil. Remember Bearded Devil on that time?
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
Attacking my channel. when he kept doing his observations on his windowsill or what's that, on his porch, and he keeps making my point every time he added his refraction, he made the curve.
What is an app or something that allows you to test what we say about refraction?
What we're going to screen, he's testing it. Remember, they show the lights above, and as soon as the refraction is introduced, then the whole horizon plus the lights drop, but the lights drop more than what the apparent horizon drops.
It brings it down.
It brings everything down, the whole center of frame.
Hey, Big Flats, can I say something right quick?
Yeah,
later on, I'm going to cover Dr. John Dee's Black Swan, and he walks you through the refraction index as he does his observation. He's very clear about it. He'll explain it. Yeah, if you want to look, I'll get you the video if you want to watch it.
Yes. But stick your link for your stream in.
What
I
was going to say, Roger, because we're half an hour apart, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put mine half an hour earlier, so it's 12 midnight. Yours is on at 1:05 for me, isn't it? So I get an hour in, and then, because it's called midnight hour anyway, so I can just do an hour. It's a 40-minute video. If I do it and not talk much, I can get finished in time for yours. So if I just do an hour, if I start at midnight, then just do an hour and come to you. You know what I mean? That's what I'll do. I'll change it to midnight then.
I'm thinking about maybe pushing an hour further in because I'm on here now, and I need to set it up. So
what do you mean, like an hour later?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I'll just leave mine at what it is then. If you're going an hour later, I'll leave mine what it is.
I'll get a link for you.
Yeah, so you're going about 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'll have to
on your time.
up.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll have to do some more research about refraction.
Well, Dr. John Dee is actually he's a doctor and he has a PhD and he does refraction. I'm trying to remember what he had his PhD in. So. Yeah, he does have a good video.
Yeah. By the way, guys, do sub to Roger. He's doing well. He's got up to like 50 odd subs already.
Ooh, that's very good.
That's brilliant.
I know. Thank you.
Okay. You guys, any more questions, Brian, before we go on?
Steve B said Lucas should go on in Datables. That would be fun.
Okay, let's carry on.
This is now a false horizon because it is created by refraction, which is what happens in a mirage over distance.
The refraction comes, it brings it down.
Refraction at that distance is 1/4 of an inch. So that will move it up.
Watch this.
Can you pause it?
You're flipping the script on us, folks. It's refraction's working the opposite as they claim it is.
Look at that.
Can I say something?
Go on then.
In my understanding, it's just that when light goes through a denser medium, it slows down, right? When light goes through, it slows down, and that's why it falls. Light falls, quote unquote. Down.
Actually, Luca, when it's got to do with the incident angle. If you had to take your laser light and you got it, if you have to angle it this way, it goes a certain way. If you have to angle it this way, it goes a certain way. It's got to do with the incident angle. Remember, it's the angle that comes with the refracted angle. So yes, the density does help change its direction, but your incident angle is going to change that direction too.
What's the incident angle?
The light where it reaches and hits the medium boundary. So if it hits at this angle, it gives a different refracted angle. If it hits at this angle, it gives a different refracted angle. That's why I don't know if you've ever tried spearfishing before.
Yeah, you got to aim in front, haven't you? A bit further on.
Well, it would be for light to go up and hit the incident angle. That like when you showed it angling upward, that would probably need to be reflected light, wouldn't it? Because light doesn't really, well, light goes in all directions. That mainly comes down onto Earth, which is why it usually bends down, which causes things to go up, right? Maybe. Yeah, maybe I don't even know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do more research on refraction.
Right. Look what flash.
Good idea, Luca.
Yeah, like that. It goes down and then reflects upward, right?
Why? This one goes
Isn't
that way. This one goes up. This one goes that way.
Yeah, well, light's coming in from all directions.
But you understand how the incident angle changes it. Changes the refracted angle.
With the
That's with a rough
smooth-
surface.
Okay, with the rough surface, depending on
Great.
where
But when
it
you're
would
talking
hit,
about an ocean floor or a wavy floor, is it a rough surface or is it smooth?
it would be rough because of the waves.
And the light is constantly bouncing in different directions.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
Yeah. So therefore, different angles of refraction.
Fair enough.
Okay. Carry on. Yeah, it pulls everything out. Creates the curve. Definitely no curve. I mean, look at this. This is short distances. That's long distance. See how it mimics what's showing there.
It does.
Now, if we had to show that, they would say, "Oh, but that boat's being refracted over the curve." But on the bottom, there is no curve to have it that way. The refraction is causing it to look the same way.
So what? Is the bottom one on a clear day or refracted day?
It doesn't matter. The point is, the refraction is giving that curve observation. It's not physical, it's optical.
Didn't I say it's both?
I don't know how to explain it another way. In other words, Luca, this is not a physical curve. It's the refraction causing it to look like it's a curve. Get it?
It will.
So in other words, it's not going, the refraction is not pulling it above so you can see it. If you see it, it means that's what you actually see. When it shows it like it is now, that's because of refraction. Refraction causes the observation of quote unquote curve.
But you could also see this as the top image having a lot of refraction and the bottom image having no refraction and showing the real physical curve, right?
They both look quite refracted to me. I mean, that bottom boat has a mirrored image as well, just like the top boat. I mean, that mountain
I'll
from
see
the
if
boat
I
is also
can.
mirrored onto the ocean, just
I'll
like the
see if
bottom
I
boat
can.
is. Huh?
I'll see if I can find something that could explain it better than I am. Because
Go ahead.
even I know, even I understand now that my explanations aren't really that good. I'll see if I can find something better online, or use ChatGPT to make my explanations better. Like
Please do that,
explain
folks.
it.
We need
Do
chat
you
GP.
think ChatGPT will make your answers better? Wow.
I think that
I think you're
ChatGPT.
wasting your money.
I think
Yeah.
it would explain things better than I am.
You do
Well,
know
so-
ChatGPT is just going to explain what it's been programmed to say.
Exactly. It possibly could say it better than you, but it doesn't make it true.
Nope.
No, and I want to make a point right quick. When they measure like distances at sea, they do what they call soundings. They drop a line to the bottom of the ocean, and they do lengths to measure distances and heights above the ocean floor.
It's like sonar.
They don't trust. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
It's the same as whales. I mean, whales, they can hear their sounds. I think they says like thousands of miles away.
Miles or so, aye.
Now, if it's curved,
Mhm.
how is that sound wave reaching them?
It would bounce back, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It would bounce in another direction, another angle.
Hit a physical curve, yeah, it would definitely bounce back.
A whale can hear another whale 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
Well, it curves over, the sound does. It bends with the curve of the earth. Everything does. Best explanation I can come up with.
This is brilliant. I've got a question. Can the globies go and actually do this demonstration showing us curve?
I don't see why not.
They could, but they ain't.
I have Globus sent out like a ship or a little boat with 3 colored flags on it, and when the boat got too far away, those colors started to disappear bottom first.
Yeah, and the horizon was beyond that. If you watch the video, I'm sure the horizon was beyond that. Is that the same video, Flats? I'm thinking. The coloured flags, the red and white flags.
Red and white flags?
Yeah, it was on a boat, but isn't it?
Mark Sargent was there.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
we know.
the horizon was beyond that. I'm sure it was. It must be. I'm thinking it's got to be that video. I'm sure the horizon was beyond that. I might be wrong, but
You're right, PJ. It is.
no, it was, wasn't it? It was beyond that. I thought it was.
Yeah, it's another black swan.
The
But
horizon
don't
being
look at it.
beyond it, but the flags were sinking bottom up. How?
I wonder if that's due to refraction. It pulls things down. Is that what it is? Oh, okay.
But the horizon was beyond it, so kind of impossible, dude.
Yeah, but the people in the video say it wasn't.
Well, the people in the video say a lot of things.
Same as the helicopter one, where they faked that. The helicopter,
Yeah.
and the same birds flew past. The same formation, same speed, same height. Funny. It's almost as funny as the Antarctic videos, man.
Oh, yeah.
They were good. They were good, mind you, the Antarctic. It kind of fooled me for a little bit until you seen it.
That's what
What videos are you talking about?
I just wanted to
this
show you
is
something on screen. This is Sean Hawkins busy streaming our stream again.
Oh,
Can you
is
see
he?
the definition he's got on screen?
Sean,
Luca?
you're
See where it
obsessed.
says
dude.
flat. See where it says flat.
Flat.
Horizontally level.
I
Level,
won't
being on
argue that
a precise horizontal plane.
I love Sean so much. He's
Thank you,
wonderful.
Sean. Thank you, Sean.
No, is that right, babe? She said Coventry. It's where I live. was voted the second most dangerous city in Europe. It wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of stuff goes on here. A lot of stuff on it. It's the same everywhere, though. Coventry's just a rough place. It's just since the bombing in the Second World War, people's attitudes just changed. You know, it's a crap place now. Now you've got a saying sent to Coventry, haven't you?
Well, and remember they couldn't get over the curve of the Earth with the radar, so they had to. Yeah, they did actually, but
Steve B, that's pretty funny. Luca is like refraction. He gets me down too.
Boy,
yeah, you were calling other people globies. You're not one of them? Come on, you're a flat earther now. You know this.
No. I'm
No.
going to go. I'm going to go do more research about refraction.
All right, dude. Bless you, man.
And yeah. All right. See you guys.
Bless you, dude.
Hey, cheers, man.
Bye, Keith.
Cheers, man. Have a great evening. Cheers.
What's
You were there,
your
yeah.
actual name again?
Chilling sent this guys. Ontario man stumbles upon North Korean state TV.
Huh?
PJ.
How the hell does he do that? Ontario?
Yeah. What's your name again?
My name? PJ. Well, what you want to know what PJ stands for? Paul Joe Cruikshank.
What's your actual name?
Paul Joe. That's my name. It's a double barrel name, Paul Joe.
All right, Paul Joe. There you go. Okay, so we got Keith and Paul Joe. See you guys.
Later, dude.
Cheers.
Bye, Ryan.
Well, anyway.
You say bye to Roger. He goes on.
Asked us, can someone explain how this would work on a ball? It can't. As far as how far is Ontario from Korea, guys?
How far is it?
Distance from North Korea.
Okay, to where?
9,338 kilometers distance.
Whoa, that's away.
Wow.
So almost 9,500 Ks, guys.
Oh, wow.
And he picks up North Korean state TV.
Of course.
With a dish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Loads of cars.
It bends over the curve too, doesn't it? The face signals just go curving over. Everything curves.
Let's see what they said.
To watch the Olympics, this broadcast engineer used his impressive backyard satellite to scan the airwaves for sports channels and stumbled upon a peculiar signal.
Ooh. Pyongyang DPR of Korea.
Nice.
Don't let the government find out.
Global.
Yeah, this should be impossible on the globe, guys.
Babe, we all know you love Luca, really.
that should be impossible.
Pyongyang.
Crazy. So you watch North Korean television from Ontario.
Wow.
9,333 kilometers away, around about. That's crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, I want to know, how does that go over a curve to get that signal?
Isn't it line of sight, from what I understand?
Over a third of the circumference of the alleged globe, you know what I mean? And
this is also the thing. I've always heard that people say, "Oh, but you know the dishes point in a very certain direction, so you can pick up a signal." And then I can just walk down the road and see a whole bunch of dishes pointed in different directions, and they all get signal. Heck, I can show a place where the houses and stuff, dishes all point to a mountain where there's a receiver.
Yeah, I've seen them.
It's like, hello, can't you put two and two together?
Yeah.
I know. I mean, when they first come out, satellite dishes, that did, because it was probably about mid to late 80s, we started getting it up in Scotland, satellite dishes and that, so you could get Sky. That's what it was called, Sky. And they all point in the same direction. And I used to think to myself, what satellites are moving? Wow, what are
they are.
You know, so whatever signals get.
They do have geocentric satellites.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what they claim, yeah.
How can you have a geocentric satellite?
They fall
it
at
goes
the
in
same
the
rate as what the
rate.
Earth is rotating, in other words.
But how? How do you get that to do what? How do they set that in motion?
I don't know. It's just exact precise science.
Maths,
dude.
man, maths.
Maths, of course.
Okay. Hi guys.
I thought you
Hey,
were
Luca's
gone.
back.
Yeah.
Hi, Luca.
What you
You didn't say bye to me, Luca. You said bye to everybody else but me. That was a shame.
You
Bye.
came back really quickly. Wow.
Ah, no.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm Roger, and the other R is Ryan. Yeah, Roger.
Okay. Roger. All right. The reason the reason I came back is refraction can bend light up and down. So yeah, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we observe is it bends it down with observation, not upwards.
But it can bend it upwards too. So
It
yeah.
can bend it in any direction it wants to.
Yeah. So what we say about refraction bringing buildings up above the curve of Earth is
Can you
true.
demonstrate it to us there?
Well, we have didn't FTFE show you on Snell's law
No.
program? that-
FTFE's using liquid nitrogen idea is making you guys stand up in space to do this.
No, like a program that's on his computer.
Sorry,
I
we're
don't
talking about
A
actual
program on his computer. That's a
Yeah,
demonstration.
it uses Snell's law to help you.
No.
to
I'm talking about
show
actual
you what
demonstrations.
refraction would do.
I'm talking about
In reality.
In
It
reality.
shows what refraction would do in reality. The program, yeah.
Well, that thing can tell you that unicorns can exist too. That doesn't make unicorns real.
But
Speaking of
it
unicorns,
uses
look at my
Snell's
icon.
law. It
Oh, yeah.
uses Snell's law.
Yeah,
So-
well, you guys use Snell's law for black holes too. Doesn't make black holes real.
Well, Snell's law for black holes?
Yes.
Huh?
The event horizon. They use Snell's law.
Does that light bend around the black hole?
That's what the event
Yes.
horizon is. It's the last place you can have light.
Yeah.
It sucks everything in according to them.
That makes sense.
Say to Luca what Ironwork said. There's two comments there, starting with yes, I can. So I'll then. Oh no, not that one. The second one, based on the amount of humidity. That's for Luca.
Yes, humidity.
Yeah,
would
but he
also-
said more. He said based on the amount of humidity in the air, this is almost like having water in the air, Luca. This will happen, and it could be severe. Then Luca, man, go to bed.
I think you're missing the point though. It means it's all optical, Luca. It's not a physical curve.
But isn't it both?
No.
What do you mean? No, it's not. It's
There's
one or
no
the other.
physical curve. Your curve is just an optical effect.
For there to be a horizon that refraction that we can optically see, it would have to be physical as well.
Let's make this simple. The water, the ocean, it's a physical thing. The boat is a physical thing. But the position you're seeing all of them is always optical. You would agree? So when we see it behind a curve, it's in an optical position.
Because of it's
refraction.
I say it's both. So you're gonna have to explain how it's not.
We just did. We showed you many observations and demonstrations now showing every time refraction is introduced, it shows the curve.
Yeah, wouldn't it be a simpler one to show, Luca, would be just Bose Black Swan QE's observation and his clip with the Modus Tollens. It'll break it down for him a lot easier. I think that's why QE did it
to
start with.
Yeah, but okay, I'll watch that too.
So yeah, that's what we needed to go through tonight. Because actually, Michael wanted us to do this tonight, and then he left us an hour before the show, said he can't make it.
No, something, Vlad. I've just noticed your subs are going up quite quickly. You've got like 4,150 at the minute.
Yeah, it's going up.
I think it's going up quite quickly.
The subs aren't going too bad.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cheers, Luca.
Ta-da, Luca.
Bye, Keith.
Bye, Luca.
Thanks, man.
Have a good
Bye,
day,
Bye,
man.
Luca.
And
Stop
bye,
deceiving yourself, man. Just
There you go. And bye, Stride.
take direction, dude. Take direction.
So,
bye.
Stride, do you have anything to say? You're very quiet.
There she is.
I just don't know that much about this topic.
And bye, Stride, too.
Bye, Luca.
There you go. I said bye,
Bye,
to
Luca.
everyone. Yay! See you guys.
Hey, Luca.
So, is there anything specific you want to talk about, Stride?
And not really. I just wanted
she'll
to
be home
drop
later.
in, I guess.
Oh, well, it's always good to have you in, though. Always welcome, like I said. So,
Thanks.
but if you ever need to pop in and say anything, you're more than welcome.
Okay.
Ryan, you have anything to say? You're so quiet. I guess not.
Well, I have a lot to say, but today, not a lot to say about Luca. No, not much to say there. Not really.
Not really. If anybody
Not
wants
really.
to come in, the link is in the chat. You guys can come and chat. If you just agree with us or disagree, it doesn't matter. You're more than welcome to come have a conversation.
Yeah, we like to be disagreed with.
Yeah, I mean, we still got another half an hour for the show, so.
Nice.
Mm.
Good time for
I
everybody.
think we should watch Space Cadets.
Did you enjoy
Good show.
that?
It's a lot of fun.
It's funny.
Is it?
No, I still enjoy it though.
Oh, you're talking about the one where they make the people think they're going to space and they jerk them? Yeah, that's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it was
Love
funny.
I like the one they did in 1969 too, where they put these guys on this giant rocket and shot them up in the air, and then next thing you know, they're in an airstream talking to Nixon on a phone.
Wasn't that Capricorn 1?
Yeah, that was Capricorn 1. I was talking about the Saturn V that they shot up in the air, and halfway to the moon they started like faking the shots of the Earth through a round window.
Yeah, they had to wait till halfway, you know.
Oh yeah.
Ian, yeah, the link is above, man. But let me copy it for you again. I don't know. People seem to struggle to get the link for some reason.
Because you have to dismiss the poll to see the link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the poll's there.
I don't know why that's so confusing, but
you go into the settings in the poll, dismiss it, then the link's there.
Yeah, it tells you how to do it right when you click on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. But not everybody can figure things out.
I watch Spaceballs.
Space refraction.
Comb in the desert. Comb in the desert, and that was funny.
Refraction.
Rick Moranis wasn't.
Oh, he's funny.
Yeah, he was a Moranis, wasn't he?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, that's funny as well. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Ryan, Vicky's asking, did you watch that video that Vicky sent Roger a video to send you? Did you watch it?
I don't know.
Oh, did you send it, Roger?
Yeah, I did. He said he can't get into Facebook, so that's where it is.
Hey, Vlad in the house.
Hey, family, what's going on, y'all?
I saw this morning when I shared your stream. I said glad is live. Autocorrect made you glad.
It's all good. It's all
Good to see you,
good.
bro. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to see y'all, man. I think, and we were talking about Luca, and I know Luca, he has his own views. It's going to be interesting to see what direction he goes and he changes or not. We're providing him nothing but evidence, and so like seeing this change take place live, I think is a and just explaining to him, like, we're not trying to crap on him or anything like that. We're just bringing to him the truth. Yeah. And I think a lot of Globers as well. This is just something that these are small things. You know what I'm saying? Small evidences.
little proofs that we could just show. Like nobody's gonna try and make any measurements on any curvature because you can't. Like it's not. It just doesn't exist, and that's all it is.
Of course. I don't think. I mean, people have been trying for years. I've actually given up on my channel. He doesn't get on my channel anymore. He doesn't. He tries. He understands why. I told him I love him. You know what I mean? Through price, through choice, and stuff like that. But I say that. I told him I'd rather him be a baller and get Christ than be a flat earther without Christ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it would be good if you've seen the flat earth too. But I just don't think he's going to do it. I think he sees the logic in it. I really do. I think he kind of, there's a cog dis there in a way. He's denying it to himself, I think, completely.
Someone has to hack Google, and they have to write in there, Luca, become a flat earther. And then he'll become a flat earther.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah. But yeah, he doesn't get my channel anymore.
Yeah. Because
it just becomes a Luca show. The whole lot is just Luca. And
poor dude.
Yeah. Even when he goes, like now, we're talking about him. It's just that's what he does. I think it's a form. It might be a form of trolling. I think it might.
That's why I was like, man, Luca,
refracts
you
the
got
argument.
to know.
Right,
Luca, you got to know the truth, man. Come on, bro. Playing games. In the words of Bro Sanchez, man, Luca, come on, man. You playing games with us right now, man. Got to be playing games right now, Luca. You ain't no way in hell you could possibly be coming around here talking about how you don't understand, you don't see curvature. Come on, man. Sanchez, y'all.
I seen a little bit of Bruce. I don't really watch Bruce Sanchez, but I seen a little bit of him the other day. He was talking about the German thing, wasn't he? Did you see that?
Yeah.
He's like, because he used to mess about with German. I used to talk to him, but he's like, now he's like, what's going on? He's a bit weary now, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh man, that is such an unfortunate situation.
Of course.
Jaren's stuff is looking a little bit crazy. There are those involved with him that I don't know how. I don't even know if I want to talk about it really. I really don't know if I want to talk about it right now.
I get
you know what I'm saying?
It's a difficult situation, though. You know
of course,
what I mean?
you don't want to insult. You don't want to insult and imply things, but at the same time, the suspicion there. You can't stop it. But yeah, I get it. I get not wanting to talk about it because.
Well, at the end of the day, it will end up being revealed. You can't just always.
Everything in the dark comes to light. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We just keep our side clean and do what we do, and then move on. We for truth. So.
Exactly. We know what or people know who's pushing the truth. People know who's doing their best to push the truth. Whether we're wrong or right, we'll admit either way. But people know. People know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. We're in September now, y'all. We're about to approach September, and before you know it,
can you believe it?
Christmas time. Yeah, it's gonna be Christmas time. So this final experiment craziness, effed up world's in there. All right. This final experiment craziness is quickly approaching, and before you know it, they'll be in Antarctica.
If they're taking them,
that's still gonna happen.
Right. And the list of people. When I say people, but the notable people like Candace Owens, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Captain Kirk, and all them it seems like it's just growing. So it wouldn't be shocking to me if just more notables appear on that list. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Candace is going to go. She was on Discord talking to Nathan about Flat Earth, actually. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Candace is quote unquote anti-science now, and if Neil deGrasse Tyson Co is going, I don't think it'll be a very great trip.
I agree.
I think it's more just a what's your name stunt, a
PR
publicity
stunt. Yes, publicity stunt. That's all it is.
I could see that, but also on the other side, I could see that if she were to go, and then she gets on Neil deGrasse Tyson, and Neil deGrasse Tyson asks her, "So you don't believe that this thing that happened in 2020 is real?" and then it could be it could be a nasty hodgepodge going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
It's a thing. But I mean, do you really think William Shatner is? First of all, I don't think he was fit enough to go to quote unquote space. And
The
now
Blue Origin.
he's supposed to be fit enough to go to Antarctica too. Come on.
He's an Iron Man, dude.
Yeah, right.
He's doing it.
90-year-old.
The guy can hardly stand. The guy can hardly stand on his own feet and breathe.
Yeah. So to see him going in a crazy harsh environment like Antarctica, this is going to be interesting. This is totally going to be interesting. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys actually watch the other channels like I don't even want to say his name, but Jaren and them? Too late, I said it.
I don't.
I haven't in a long time, to be honest.
No. I used to watch Go Busters and all that and Jerry, but not anymore.
The last time I was still sub to Glowbusters was when I went on Glowbusters.
Aye.
And then they started all attacking me because they didn't want to agree with me with science.
Are you serious?
Jaren
They dogpile,
yeah. They started. They literally got me on there so they can start attacking me.
Aye.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Wow.
Very Christian of them.
Well, when did Bob die? It was about 2 years ago, wasn't it? Just under 2 years ago.
Because I think I was also trying to explain the difference between correlation and causation to them.
Yeah. And it seems a lot of times that and trust me, I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody at all. This is just what I've observed. But when Jaren goes and he talks about somebody, like he goes on the attack. And I'm like, I don't even think that's necessary. All of that is necessary. If you don't agree with somebody, you just don't, and just let it be that. You could say why.
Look,
or why
I can be just as mean to Jaren as what he's. I mean, let's face it, he's been disgusting towards Christians lately.
Oh my gosh,
like, really disgusting. Okay, I mean, I can also do the same, but I've decided to just, ignore the negative side of that and concentrate on what we're doing, because there is so much drama in the whole Effie thing at the moment.
Yeah,
and everybody's just in each other's faces the whole time.
Right.
Yeah,
I call it taking the high ground.
So yeah. And I mean, I've heard they say he's been attacking me and stuff too. So I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't watch it, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I just move on.
It's just my thing is that he's got such a huge swath of subs and viewers, right? And it's just a big deal because I feel that when you have that many people that are paying you mind in your channel, you have a duty and you have a responsibility to, if you claim you're telling the truth, you need to continue to tell that truth. I don't like this whole, jumping on people's back and everything else like that. Like I take pride, and I feel everybody here takes pride in being honest and being upfront with everyone. Whether we turn out to be right or wrong, we're being honest in us being right or wrong, and we're putting ourselves on the line. So when you're dishonest with people like that, and then you jump on people for being themselves, for being genuine, and you're not being honest with your audience, and then you come out like this with your hands out all the time. Oh, gimme, buy a hat, buy a shirt, buy some tuxedos, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Buy this, buy that from me. And you're not being honest with your audience. I think you are committing one of the greatest faux pas.
But that's the thing. I do believe he started out transparent and he started out honestly and stuff. But as it progressed and got on, he kind of, I don't know, it's almost like he's decided to be.
You can't throw his
in a way.
You can't throw his measurements out the window. If he says he's a 21st, he can't. What about his flat measurements?
Because I do think he's trying to find a way out.
Yeah.
Yes. Instead of just sucking it up, taking the L, and talking to guys like you, like Leo. I didn't even know he talked bad about you like that, but just to talk to guys and to be like, hey, listen, man, maybe I got off on the wrong foot by disrespecting you and stuff. This is where I was trying to go with that, and it turned into a whole mess. And I'm sorry. And if he apologized if he said sorry or if he sincerely meant it and he was contrite, like, hey man, you want to know something? I would look at him totally different, and I wouldn't be talking about his situation like this.
No,
But seeing that he's not backing down, and you're right, like I feel to some degree he wants to get out of this situation, but he's not doing it. I don't think he's going about it the right way. I think the beginning is with admitting that you're wrong and just saying sorry.
Yeah, just humbling yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
sucks,
it's
man.
it's unfortunately sad.
Yeah.
Because
Damn,
I think
thank you.
overall Jaron could be a nice guy and things.
Yeah, he's not stupid. I mean, he's a clever guy, man.
Hey, Mr. Flatzoid, my grandson wants to say hi to you guys. Say hi.
Hello.
Say hi.
Aha, sweet.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
He's just happy to see you guys. He saw you.
Sweet, man. Sweet.
He just woke up.
How old is he?
Oh, he's 3.5.
Ah.
Oh, sure.
Roger be like, yeah, my grandson's 28. Like, God, no, man.
Yeah, I wish I was. I'm not Sean Hawkins, guys. I'm sorry.
Right. Like, hey, man.
No. Sean
Hold on.
Hawkins' grandchildren is 108.
Yeah, man. I think. Oh, well, I don't know why Sean denies things like the Bible, because he was on Noah's Ark. I'm telling you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man.
He was there. He was one of the animals tucked up next to the bears.
I think it's bold. I think it's bold when people at that
Say it again.
age start talking bad about the scriptures. I'm like, hey, man, you're close, bro. You're really cutting it close. So don't be messing around.
Well, you see, the problem with Sean Hawkins is he's a bigot, and he sees everybody, especially Christian parents, all as child abusers because we teach about God. And because he doesn't agree with that, so therefore we're all child abusers.
But at the same time,
and that's the kind of person he is, and that's why I feel sorry for the guy. I do. I feel pity for him.
At the
And
same
I pray
time,
for him.
At the same time as saying about denying God, he tells us that God hates us. Who hates us if we don't believe in God?
That makes so much sense.
God hates us, but he doesn't believe in a God. Fantastic.
Oh my God.
I mean, and I've told the guy, listen, I don't hate you, man. I'm praying for you. I really hope you get right, because he is an old fossil. He doesn't have much time, so he's got to get right with God. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Like I said, it says in the Bible 120. He's getting close.
That's your cutoff. God's like, yo, 120, man, and then you running on extra credit at that point. It's bonus points at that point if you survive a day after that.
It's it. No, it's game over. No more credits. No more continues. Thanks for playing.
Exactly. Man. Now there's this I don't know if you guys are probably aware of it, but we have here, and it's going to be in South Carolina, I believe, Flattoberfest.
Okay.
Flattoberfest. Right?
And by the way, I'm from North Carolina, so it's right down that's where I was from. Right down the road from where I live.
Get a passport and come and see you, Roger.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in Spartansburg. Where in North Carolina you at, Raj?
Well, I was in North Carolina. I'm in Colorado now, but I used to live in a place called Gastonia, and it's about probably 50 miles from Spartanburg.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah,
so
not
like
too
on the
far.
border. It sounds like it's on the border.
Yeah, I'm not there anymore, though. I'm in Colorado now because of my grandkids. So
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And it mind, Sean, I was just sorry to go back to that, Roger. It's just because I seen what Vicky said. Sean denies God and all that. He tells us that God hates us, and at the same time, he says to Vicky, he called Vicky a demon. He's demonic. So like,
How the hell?
how is there demons?
Yeah.
How can there be demons?
Yeah, you ain't gonna believe in God, but you're gonna believe in demons.
Demons, yeah. Mental.
It's all good. Yeah.
How's Brian Stabley decided he's leaving YouTube?
Oh yes, of course. He
That's
did,
quite
didn't he?
sad, though.
I mean, he did say about a year ago, I think, that it was maybe.
Yeah, but he's decided now he's finished with YouTube.
Is he still carrying on Rumble and all that?
I don't know, but the thing is, he's not doing YouTube anymore. He says the scene has just got too shilly and negative and stuff, which I agree with him. It's got
Right.
very bad.
That's right. It's a shame though. I love his channel. It's brilliant. He's
Who's
straight
this?
to the point. Straight to the point.
Brian Stabley, Dose of Reality.
No, I've never heard of him.
He usually talks about the Mandela effect.
Mandela effect.
Brian
Stavely.
I mean, he's had to restart his channel
If
many
you haven't got
times.
his link, I'll go get it. If you haven't got
Okay.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mike, it's supposed to show up there, but I'll put it in again for you.
Yeah.
There we go, Mike. But yeah, it's sad though. But at least he says he will come around and stuff. So he's just not gonna stream and stuff anymore.
Man, there's so many different channels that I'm learning about, and I feel so silly. I'm like, man, I never knew of this channel. Like I saw Bro Sanchez is one, Z is another one. Yours was one as well. Like I
But you
was like,
see, that's the difficult thing with Flat Earth though. If you don't, most of the channels I know is like word of mouth channels that I hear.
yes.
If we don't know, then you're not going to know about them.
Yeah, you don't. No matter how good the content is, you don't know. You don't know.
That's it in private.
What's up, Michael?
Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Aaron.
Hello, my dearest brothers. Nice to hear.
How are you
from
doing?
tonight. Very good, thank you.
You doing well?
Yes,
That's good.
wonderful. No problem.
Good to see you, bro.
Nice to see you, man.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Yeah,
too.
he's a good channel. I didn't realize he had 17,000 though. I thought it was a little less than that. That's good.
Yeah, and, I mean, it's like the fourth time he started his channel.
Michael, is that Saint Michael on your background right here on your thumbnail?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I was looking. I was like,
Fighting
I thought it was
against-
Michael Kahn for a minute.
Michael
I thought it was Michael Myers for a second. It's like,
no. But I think we sound the same. I think here, right?
I'm sorry.
That's why I asked Austin. I don't know if he's doing shows on other platforms.
No, I'm from
reminds-
Austria. I'm from the other side of the world, other side of the plane.
Every time you talk, Michael, I just think of Sound of Music.
Yeah, the Von Trapp family.
The
The hills are alive.
And
with the sound
that's
of
still
music.
one of my all-time favorite movies, by the way.
That lady turning up on
Hey,
top of that
Living
mountain
Legend.
with her little maid dress just spinning around.
She was.
These
the
are a
bomb.
few of my favorite things, dude. Julianne Andrews. Yeah.
That's who it is. She's not yet. I think she's still alive.
Really?
Yeah. I
That's
think
nice.
so.
I was going to say that's
That's a knife.
Vicky on our first live. Vicky and Barbara when they did the
You can't have a knife. It cut you. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Raj, it looks like I'm making provisions to try and head out to California to go to the University of Stanford sometime. Don't know when, but once a date is solidified, I'm going to let everybody know. But I'm looking at going to check on the Urbano Monte map.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going by way of the Library of Congress because I'm part of their map. I guess you could say organization. over
Right.
there.
That's
Philip
cool.
Society. Yeah. So I totally want to go check that out, see it in person, because that map isn't just the one that we continue to look at on my channel, but like there's a lot more to the map that they don't display. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that because I'll be by Colorado, I guess you could say, you know.
I am.
I hear you. Yeah, Ryan's actually in California himself. So.
Ryan.
The Cookie Monster.
Okay. What Ryan's is he even on here right now?
Yeah, he's here. He's here.
Yeah, he dropped. Okay. Where in
Yeah.
California is he at?
Listen,
Yeah,
he's
guys,
near
by the way-
San Francisco.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
by the way, guys, no longer on a ball has a Flat Earth wiki.
Yes.
You can actually
Oh.
put your link in, dude.
That'd
Then they
be cool.
can.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna actually. Have to add him.
I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that. I need to see that.
Yeah, he's been working on that for a while, hasn't he?
I did
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
that the other day. I just forgot to look for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
no
been
longer on a
doing
ball.
great.
Put your link in quickly, mate. Then people can
That'd
go
be
and
it, man.
Yeah.
put it as a bookmark.
Yeah. No longer on the ball is also on. He does some good stuff all the time too. So I check him out from anytime.
Have you got the link for the wiki page? Flats?
I'm gonna look. I've got so much bookmarks.
Why don't you put Why don't you give no longer a ball a spanner and you can put it?
I already did.
Oh, did you? Great minds think alike, huh?
You said it.
Except yours is greater than mine. Yeah, I know. I buy them. I concede something they don't do ever.
Here we go. Is this it?
Have you heard anything from Face Reality lately?
Oh no, he's gone that. He's gone that. Jesus is the son.
Yeah,
of God,
yeah,
and
but I mean, I haven't heard
Here you
from
go,
him in
family.
like
Check this out.
a long
That's it
time.
right there. And I'm gonna
Oh,
go
nice.
ahead and I'm gonna put it in the chat as well.
There we go. Yeah, yeah.
Is that the
Oh,
wiki?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Nice one. Nice one.
That's it right
Right,
there.
let me
So
put that as
yeah,
a
I
bookmark.
went ahead and I saved it on my
bookmarks.
Bookmarks, yeah.
Me too.
So
Straight away.
oh, I
Nice.
didn't know you could put your channel in there. That's what's up, man. I'm glad that he has something like this. And also no longer on the ball. Please make sure that you have something to like set it aside from the public so they don't get in there and just and mess it up and you know how
Yeah, because yeah, exactly. They
so
can't do that
check
after you
this,
get
man.
I see you can discuss and then everything. That's so cool.
Yeah. That's it right there.
I just want to apologize for the grandkid. He makes a lot of noise.
No, no worries, man.
He's normal.
We were all in that age.
All right. He's normal.
So, Vlad, I got a question for you. When are you planning on making a trip out to Cali to see the map?
Well, I
What's the
sent
date?
these guys. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But the thing is, I sent these guys I sent them a message. I've been trying to get in contact with them through the telephone so I could actually talk with the rep over there. And I've got my fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping to go through the Library of Congress, not just like on at my own time on my own dime. That rhymes, by the way.
Yeah, that does, doesn't it? Yeah. Nice. Well, if they can
Yeah.
pay for it, that'd be nice.
Yeah, totally. And it's not like I'm going to just Stanford trying to, get keychains and stuff like that. Hey, look at me, y'all. I'm at Stanford trying to mac on the girls. But nah, I'm going to actually be there bringing in my notes, comparing and contrasting and stuff like that and seeing what I could bring back to everybody else. I think at the end of the day, what can I bring back to everybody that we don't know about? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing a little bit. I've been doing not even a little bit. I've been doing extensive research on this thing, and there's a lot that they do not talk about when it comes to this map, or maybe they just haven't seen, or they totally overlooked. But like, I'd fall asleep at my computer looking at this thing, and I just look at it over and over again. I've damn near become obsessed with it.
Nice.
But if you really want the truth on something, to some degree, you have to be obsessed with whatever you're trying to figure out. And if you want to give something of quality back to everybody else. Now, it's not to say that I haven't made mistakes trying to translate this thing. I have, right? But the community, everybody has, like, if they see something that I've messed up, they call me out for it, and I make the appropriate correction there or later on in the future. But like yesterday, I don't know if you saw it, but they apparently, Urbano Monti, this is just an example. Urbano Monti's like, matter of factly, like, over here, we have griffins, and they're white. They're white griffins. In this region, white griffins. And it's part of Terra Incognita, which is like northern section of the United States next to what's present day Alaska. So it's like absolutely bizarre and crazy. And if you look at that map, what's close to the Arctic Circle, not necessarily within the Arctic Circle, slightly outside of it, where you would find things like Russia now, but back then would have been Tartaria, Alaska now, but back then Terra Incognita, and I guess some of which would have been also Canada. You find consistencies in that there aren't cities in the area, but there are things like a picture of a griffin, another picture of a griffin, and another picture of another griffin, right? And then it's like, damn, like, what's really going on over here? And then he talks about it in his map. It's crazy. It's like some of the most remarkable things that I've ever seen in my life. But like I'm saying what I was originally saying, these are one of those things that they do not talk about. They don't even mention it. They don't even bring it up.
This is something we cannot really verify because we've never seen something like this, all right?
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Because we never verified this. I cannot verify this because I've never seen something like this in the real world.
Oh, no, you're totally right. But this map was made like almost 500 years ago.
Maybe,
right?
but from whom? And from maps are maps.
Well, no, you're right. You're totally right. Like, our history and our timeline even is so screwed up. We
Of
don't
course.
know up from down or down from up.
Yes,
But
it's
based
very
off of
important to know because,
yeah,
yes,
but
of course.
based off of the time that we're giving now, if we do just regular old math, that would show that he created this map like 400.
Oh, you're frozen up, man. Can you hear us?
Broke up, brother.
Yeah, you broke up, mate.
That's Vlad. He does that. He freezes every once in a while.
Yeah, it's
But you
he's
see, this is in the land of speculation. You know, I don't like to go in the land of speculation. I need my energy for the real things. Yeah.
Who was it earlier now? I just had it on screen. Yo, cool. He says, have you ever heard of Dave Manel on the show? No, I've never heard of him. Do you have a link for his channel? Then maybe I can go and hit him up and ask him if he wants to come chat. He's also apparently a South African flat earther. It's quite cool.
Oh, nice. There's more than one of you.
You'll be surprised how much South African flat earthers there are.
Yeah, they are. We don't
like
even
Brazil.
know.
Yeah. Well, if you had Dave Weiss's app, you could actually find them nearby.
Wow, debatably, I don't know. He says there was there a South African university lecturer that came out as a flat earther. I feel like I remember reading something about that. I don't know. I haven't heard that yet.
I don't know if this was even a good idea to make this happen. This, you know, because it makes the idea of this is like everybody sees it. You know, I don't know. Just my. Sometimes I think like this.
There is hope for mankind now.
Yeah, but I don't need a model, you know. I don't need anything. I know what it is. Yeah, it's
what you see daily. Yeah,
but many need leadership. You know, this is what the Bible should be here for.
Well,
that's why we got Jaron and people like that.
Ah, come on. No way.
So
I don't know. People are like, I should go and talk to Jaron about, have a debate with him on the Bible and stuff. But I don't think it's going to get anywhere with him because he's made up his mind.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Eddie. Yeah, sorry. But Eddie did a little thing about him and what.
Oh, wait, yo, cool. I think you're talking about Trinity 4, man. Yeah. Awesome
know him?
bloke. Dave, yeah, Trinity 4. I've had him on my show. Been on his show.
Yeah,
really awesome. He does
Africa.
street activism. He's with his wife and I think his son's now 4. Really awesome stuff.
Does he do better than Mikey?
No, he travels everywhere though.
Well, Mikey don't leave Moose Jaw.
I think he's more UK based. But yeah, he's a South African. Oh, so you guys have any closing statements? PJ, you want to shout out your channel, shows?
Yeah, I'll be on tonight. Well, tonight for me it'll be 12:30, like midnight, just after midnight. Just because I didn't stream earlier when I was meant to, so I'll stream then. Then we'll get on to Rogers afterwards. Tonight's one's about it's testimony, I think, or just a guy talking about and getting free from Freemasonry. So we'll give that, it's a 40-minute video. We'll give that a go, and then again I'll be on at 9 a.m. not 8 a.m. this time because I'm doing this one late. So I'll be on at 9 a.m. in the morning too, and doing the second part of that John Todd tape, the second side B of the first tape. John Todd.
So Peter, you're doing a live stream today, right?
Yes, in about 2.5 hours.
Great, I'll be there, man.
Bless, man.
And then we'll be on mine an hour after that. So.
Yes, then Rogers straight after. Vicky, will you do that? All right, Vicky's already done it. Can you do Rogers as well, babe?
I put mine in there already.
Oh,
if he wants to.
She loves doing it. She just loves putting it in.
Okay. Say that again. You want to get free from Freemasonry. How do you get free?
Exactly. It's meant to be free in the first place. It's bonded, mate. It's bonded. I give it a quick scan. It's just a guy sitting there. Sometimes. It seems okay to me. Let's do it. Just go for it. See what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, tonight's show was good, man.
Oh, I went over to Sean's channel earlier, and he restreamed Flats's.
Yeah,
we know.
Bloody time.
I didn't know that. I was like, wow, that was nice.
He's obsessed, dude. Absolutely obsessed. Just
He
sits there
always
laughing,
does
saying
it.
you're
No,
obsessed.
not that Sean. Not that Sean.
Oh, Kingdom Context. Got you.
Kingdom
Yeah,
Context.
he premiered. Yeah, he premiered that show.
Oh, fair play too. Fair play.
Yeah, Sean's rock. So, like I said, we're gonna
You
be
know-
having a special with myself, Josh Munda, and Sean Kingdom in Context.
So
That-
for me,
Nice.
so for me,
Yeah,
you-
brilliant.
yeah. So for
I
me,
li-
we'll
I
be
like-
on. Sorry, go, Michael. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just I like Sean. He's a great guy.
Brilliant. Yeah. So Flats, you'll be on at 7 a.m. for me. 6 a.m. for you, isn't it, Flat? You're on
I think
Saturday.
it's 6 a.m. for me.
Yeah, so it'll be 7 a.m. for me.
I'll give you the. I'm gonna schedule it, so I'll probably schedule it tomorrow. Then you'll see.
Now I'm just thinking for my Saturday show, because you're on in the morning, I'll go it's Saturday afternoon. I won't do Saturday morning. I'll do Saturday afternoon. That'll be cool. Yeah, Saturday afternoon for me after Flats, isn't it? Because I usually do a Saturday morning, don't I? Oh, it's either or.
Hey, sister.
It's a weekend, so I can do the afternoon.
Great stuff.
But yeah, I think it's been an awesome show.
Yeah, definitely, especially with Sean and Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean's pretty level-headed to say.
Absolutely, man. I think he's great. I'm Josh. Josh is great.
And then update on the documentary. It is getting somewhere. I'm going to be starting to do the interviews next weekend.
Of course.
Nice.
So
That's going to be a big one, dude.
getting somewhere, and then hopefully, in a month, it's finished.
Who are you interviewing?
Josh Monday is the first guy I'm interviewing. Got Jesus Freak lined up as well.
Of course, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thinking
Jesus.
one or two others as well.
And Jesus Freak, I found him on Facebook. I sent him a friend request. Just bring all these, and Josh Monday and a couple other people. I'm like, wow. Yeah.
Look at you lot in blue. What's up, legends? Hey, Bemba.
Bane, what's up, man?
Hmm.
But yeah, it was an awesome show.
Even though it was Luca, it wasn't too bad.
It's okay.
He didn't go hardcore like he usually does. No. But yeah, he can't seem to take over the show. But it always happens. Even if he might not mean it still always happens.
I think he's coming around, dude. Like earlier, he said he called "What if Globers did this and Globers did that?" Like he's making reference to them in another light. Like
I think he's getting more and more into he's understanding that there is an argument. I think that's actually why he's not in the Glober chats. He's in the Flat Earth chats because I don't know, he feels more at home here because
he does. Yeah,
he's getting attracted to the truth instead of
maybe
the
that
lies
is
there.
true, but he doesn't see it. I don't think maybe it's a spiritual thing that's driving him to the truth, but he still doesn't see it yet, or he sees it. But he sees that he must see the logic in it. He can't not see the logic. Anybody can. But
That's what I wonder often.
Yeah.
It's called.
So anyway, we ended the thing with 77 votes, guys. Refraction shows the observation be optical. Yes, 62%. No, 21%. And not sure, 17%. So, awesome.
Nice.
Stride, do you have any closing statements?
You should do another stream where you finish Space Cadets.
I don't know what more to say about it. Maybe just a laugh at it.
Yeah, we get another one done. We can do it again, can't we?
Yeah, is there any other things that happen like that? I mean, it would be.
I can look through the series and find all the funniest parts, and we just get through
that'd
the
be
best
cool.
parts. Maybe stuff like that.
That'd be
like a highlight. Yeah.
Yeah, highlight reel kind of thing.
Because we had to smash through it, didn't we, quickly? Because it was a lot of stream, a lot of videos. Yeah,
I just wanted to say thank you, Flatzoid, for your great, that you're showing us some things, and many people. And all the other guys, thank you for everything.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, there wouldn't be a channel without you guys. So yeah, I really, really do appreciate you all.
And that's absolutely true.
Hey Keith, it wouldn't be a channel without you to start with.
Well, of course, you have to make
well, there would still be a channel. Just be me looking at myself, talking to myself, and everybody else.
There's nobody like you, man.
It was almost like that for me the other day. Me and Roger came in. I had 3-4 people come in, and they end up being 3 for ages. It's like talking to myself.
Well, when I first started my channel, it was like that. It was like sitting there talking. And the thing is, with that, I had a sucky camera. I had sucky sound, so it was extra bad. It's just myself and really bad stuff.
I used to love your videos, though, Flats, before you started going.
Oh, yeah.
Videos were brilliant.
Yeah, I did start with videos.
God. That's when you knighted me when you were doing videos.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I just came in one day, made a comment, and I was like, oh, right, okay, nice one.
Well, I've only got 11 views on my first stream. That's all I've had, period. So don't feel sorry.
I should be making videos again when the documentary's done. I've just been very busy lately, so I haven't really had time to make videos.
You gonna tackle the upper rising Earth again?
Oh, yeah. Derek, bless you, man. He said, kind of wish I went half the earth away from Flats to give a big hug. Well, I hope.
Bless you, man. Yeah, but you guys are all really, if I don't say enough, thank you guys really for your support. You guys rock.
Vicky's very demanding tonight, isn't she?
Cherry Popper doesn't it? Oh, wait, Cherry Popper.
she's asking everybody gets banner.
Tonight has been the spanner evening. Everybody's got spanners. I don't know if Iron's back. Iron, are you able to say anything? Bye.
Yeah.
No, he's
I think he's be able to. Yeah.
Okay. Right, Vicky, calm down with the spanners, will you?
Okay. So I'm just gonna say.
He says he's here.
Yeah, I don't know if he can talk there.
Can't talk.
Well, I'm just going to say cheers, guys. Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate you all. Like I said, you guys rock. Please hit the likes, share the show. Let everybody know we are live. It does help the channel to grow. And I really do appreciate you all. I'll see you all tomorrow night for another special show. So.